This vulnerability in CS2 is more powerful and safer than any cheat or skin changer, and perhaps it is the best thing that has happened to the game since the Flying Agents bug. Let's go through the chronology of events, where this texture bug came from, why it has become so popular in recent days, how it has affected the game, and whether it still works. With you, the Steam Inventory Helper team, and we begin. The vulnerability was discovered by Molekuryatnik more than 6 months ago, and he actively reported it to the developers through official channels but never received a response. So he decided to create public awareness by openly discussing this bug in his video and thoroughly demonstrating how to use it. The essence is simple. You can replace any textures or models in the game files. For example, you can remove doors on Dust 2, make boxes transparent, change the appearance of weapons or agents. His video from January 20th was made to disrupt competitive CS and force Valve to fix it. But no fix came, and the very next day, modding started gaining serious momentum. For example, Molekuryatnik himself promised to upload a skin pack for grenades, which the developers have yet to add. Flyo has already experimented with textures in his video, clips of which you are now watching. We've broken Counter-Strike again, and yes, this works on official servers. How about a collaboration with Among Us? I'd play that.
Еще одна мид у меня.
If you think it couldn't get any better, take a look at these penguins shared by Dozer on his page. And here's a video from Aqua. Valve, please fix this. And a few more penguins from him.
Holy shit, Kowalski!
A few days passed, and the instructions turned into a full-fledged game mod, which significantly simplified the entry into modding for ordinary users, who immediately split into 2 camps. Some actively used the vulnerability to gain an advantage in the game. They made key angles and positions transparent. Tunnels on Dust, transparent doors, of course, boxes on the CT base, the plant on Mirage. Some didn't bother at all and just made the entire map transparent. Meanwhile, others were turning the game into a masterpiece, changing character models, weapons, and sound. In the next video, the mod's creator shared his thoughts on the impact of his exposure. You know, when I decided to show everyone how this bug works, I was a bit angry and hoped it would cause discomfort in competitive matches, forcing the developers to fix it immediately. But honestly, I was pleasantly surprised that people were simply using it for fun, replacing character models. That's when my negativity quickly turned into a smile. Moreover, it led to many people becoming interested in modding. So, guys, have fun while you can, before they shut it down. And they hadn't shut it down for 7 days since the public reveal. Meanwhile, the texture editing mod had already received its 6th update, and even a full-fledged interface. I added a pop-up window with a changelog so I wouldn't have to write everything down here forever, and I thought, Valve? Maybe you should let me handle the updates. Instead of a hotfix, we only got an announcement of a major update, which might include a fix. Not everyone managed to implement their texture ideas successfully, but even that looked amusing. Here, the game didn't recognize the modified knife material and threw an error. Here, only a running rifle remained from the model. Not all boxes turned transparent. On January 29th, the fun ended. It took Valve 9 days of public uproar to fix the vulnerability. We take away 2 unpleasant facts from this situation. First, the developers ignored reports about the problem for more than 6 months, and only public exposure moved the situation forward. And even then, it took them 9 days. Second, Valve neither does anything themselves nor lets others do anything. In just 9 days, we received more content than we would likely get from Valve in a year. We can only hope that this incident left a mark and that the leaders of this small indie studio realize the scale at which players are willing to support the game with content. Just let them create.